The garage was really a place to fix things, to kind of a DIY space with tools and stuff, I mean, bits of wood and tools. And it was a place where I spent almost all of my time, making things, learning how to sort of build things by myself.
So you knew at quite an early age that you wanted to make things.
Absolutely. For me, making things was always a means to an end, though. If I wanted to have something, then I kind of had to make it. Australia was, and maybe still is, I'm not sure, a sort of a DIY culture. And maybe that was everywhere, actually.
I remember the repair shop. I remember my parents used to take things to be fixed.
It's interesting in my day job now, the notion that you can get something repaired is a form of luxury now. That something that's not disposable, something that doesn't end up on a pile of landfill, you can take it back to Louis Vuitton and get it repaired. But it's great. You should be able to repair things.
But when you design, do you think about the fact that it may have to be repaired, or do you think that
no.
You think a lot about
absolutely.
that.
Yeah, I embrace the idea.
Yeah.
We build things, we design things
for life.
With the idea that they could be fixed. I do a lot of work, I'm designing sort of watches and timepieces and things like that they not only need to be fixed, but they need to be serviced in order to be, in order to sort of function properly.
Yeah.
And it's a notion that now that, especially sort of younger generations of people, you don't think that you've got to get things oiled and, greased and serviced, basically. I mean, as a designer, for me, one of the greatest, attributes that a product can have is that, you can buy it once and have it forever.
Yeah.
I love the idea that you buy a pen, your favorite pen, and that'll be the pen, unless you lose it, of course,
that's my problem.
Which is my problem too.
Problem. Can we solve that one? Maybe that would be a good thing, like the repair shop. We could get the find it shop.
Yeah, we need to
finding things. It's just like
Apple need to make a much smaller AirTag for all of these things.
Yeah, those things. Yeah, I know.
Put in people as well.
People. Where's that friend I had?
Yeah, where's that child?
Where's that child?